Are you feeling those aches and stiffness just a little bit more these days? Does getting out of bed feel like a bigger challenge than it used to? Maybe your knees complain when you go down the stairs, or your fingers feel tight and swollen in the morning. It's a common story for many of us as we get a little older, isn't it? That nagging feeling of inflammation, lurking beneath the surface, making simple everyday tasks feel like a struggle. It can steal your energy, limit your movement, and sometimes it just makes you feel old. And often, the first thing we reach for is a pill. Right, something quick to quiet the pain. But those pills, while they can offer temporary relief, sometimes come with their own set of worries. Don't they? Upset stomachs, concerns about long-term effects, interactions with other things we might be taking. It makes you wonder if there's another way, a gentler way, to find some lasting comfort without constantly relying on medication. What if I told you there's a simple, natural approach? Something you might even have in your kitchen right now that could be incredibly powerful in fighting that inflammation. It's not some fancy new drug. It's an ancient secret, a simple herbal mixture. In this video, we're going to explore this remarkable combination. Talk about why it's so effective, how easy it is to use, and how it might just offer you a better path to feeling more comfortable, more mobile, and more like yourself again. You'll want to stick around until the very end for all the details. I think you'll find what we cover truly surprising and potentially life-changing. So, let's talk about this natural wonder. When we talk about inflammation, especially the kind that settles into our joints or muscles, causing that deep ache or stiffness, we're talking about the body's response to irritation or injury. It's a natural process. Of course, designed to heal us. But sometimes it gets stuck in overdrive, becoming chronic. And that's when it becomes the problem we experience as pain and reduced function. Now, modern medicine has given us powerful tools to manage this. And there's absolutely a time and place for them. But many people are discovering the incredible power that simple gifts from nature hold. We were not talking about replacing your doctor's advice or prescribed medication without talking to them. Please always have that conversation. But we are talking about potentially adding something deeply supportive and beneficial to your routine. The core of this potent anti-inflammatory mixture often revolves around a spice that has been used for centuries, even millennia, in traditional healing practices, particularly in places like India. You likely have it sitting on your spice rack right now, though maybe you only think of it for adding color to a curry. I'm talking about turmeric. This golden spice is much more than just a culinary delight. Its vibrant color comes from a compound called curcumin. And this is where the magic really happens. Curcumin is a powerhouse when it comes to fighting inflammation. Think of it like a tiny, natural firefighter rushing to calm down those inflamed areas in your body. How does it work? Well, in very simple terms, chronic inflammation involves complex chemical pathways in the body that send signals telling your system to be on high alert, causing swelling and pain. Curcumin steps in and helps to block some of these signals at a molecular level. It's like turning down the volume on your body's inflammatory alarm system. It doesn't just mask the pain like some painkillers might. It actively works to reduce the underlying inflammatory process itself. Now, getting enough curcumin into your system just by sprinkling a little turmeric on your food is possible, but it's usually not enough to have a significant therapeutic effect. The concentration isn't high enough. And frankly, the body doesn't absorb curcumin very well on its own. This is a crucial point. You could eat bowls and bowls of curry. And, while delicious, you still might not get the full anti-inflammatory benefits you're hoping for. This is where the mixture aspect comes in. And it's what makes this approach so effective. Nature, in its wisdom, often provides companions that enhance the power of its individual components. For turmeric, its best friend, its essential partner in crime against inflammation, is black pepper. Specifically, a compound in black pepper called piperine. Piperine is like the key that unlocks curcumin's potential. Studies have shown that piperine can dramatically increase the bioavailability of curcumin. That's just a fancy way of saying it helps your body absorb and actually use the curcumin much more effectively. We're talking about an increase in absorption that can be as high as 2,000%. Imagine taking something beneficial, but only 1% of it actually makes it into your bloodstream to do its job. Now imagine taking it with something else, and suddenly, 20% makes it through. That's the kind of difference piperine can make for curcumin. So, the simple act of combining turmeric with black pepper is absolutely fundamental to making this mixture work wonders for inflammation. It's a partnership, a synergy that elevates the benefits of both. But it's not just about mixing the powders together. How you consume them also matters. Often, curcumin is better absorbed when consumed with a source of fat. Think about the traditional use of turmeric in Indian cooking. It's almost always used with oils or ghee. This isn't a coincidence. It's practical wisdom honed over centuries. Curcumin is fat-soluble, meaning it dissolves in fat, which helps it get transported across your gut wall into your bloodstream. So, the ideal foundation for our anti-inflammatory mixture includes turmeric, black pepper, and a healthy fat. This could be a good quality olive oil, coconut oil, or even avocado oil. Putting these three elements together creates a much more potent anti-inflammatory force than any of them could be on their own. This combination becomes a kind of foundational blend that you can incorporate into your daily routine in various ways, which we'll talk more about. Beyond turmeric and black pepper, other natural ingredients can complement this core mixture, adding their own anti-inflammatory power and often enhancing the flavor, making it easier and more pleasant to consume regularly. These additions can turn a simple anti-inflammatory agent into a truly holistic and enjoyable daily practice. One such powerful ally is ginger, like turmeric. Ginger has a long history of medicinal use, particularly for digestion and reducing inflammation. Ginger contains compounds called gingerols and shogaols, which also help inhibit those inflammatory pathways in the body. You know that warmth you feel from ginger. That's partly these active compounds at work. Combining ginger with turmeric creates a dynamic duo, hitting inflammation from slightly different angles, offering a broader spectrum of relief. Think of ginger as turmeric's spicy cousin, bringing extra heat and power to the fight. Another wonderful addition, especially for sweetness and its own set of benefits, is cinnamon. We often think of cinnamon for baking or adding warmth to drinks, but it also possesses anti-inflammatory properties. Cinnamon contains compounds like cinnamaldehyde, which can help reduce inflammation and also have antioxidant effects, protecting your cells from damage. Adding cinnamon to our turmeric ginger black pepper mix not only makes it taste better, masking some of the earthiness of turmeric, but also boosts its therapeutic potential. Plus, cinnamon can help regulate blood sugar, which is often a concern for older adults and can itself influence inflammatory levels in the body. It's a beautiful example of how nature provides ingredients that offer multiple benefits simultaneously. So, we're building a picture of this powerful mixture turmeric for its curcumin, enhanced by black pepper for absorption, carried in a healthy fat, and boosted by the addition of ginger and cinnamon. This blend isn't just effective. It's made from everyday ingredients you can easily find. It's accessible, natural, and when used consistently, can provide significant relief from the kind of chronic inflammation that makes getting older feel like a burden. It's about giving your body the natural tools it needs to manage inflammation more effectively, reducing reliance solely on pharmaceutical options, and doing so in a gentle, supportive way. This approach is about working with your body, supporting its natural processes, rather than just trying to suppress symptoms. Now, let's talk about how to actually use this mixture, how to make it a practical part of your life. Because knowing about these ingredients is one thing, but incorporating them consistently is where you see the real results. One of the most popular and effective ways to consume this blend is in a warm drink, often referred to as golden milk or turmeric latte. This isn't just a trendy cafe drink. It's a traditional preparation that perfectly combines the necessary elements. To make a basic golden milk, you'll need a cup of milk dairy or a plant-based alternative like almond. Oat or coconut milk works well, and the fat content in dairy or coconut milk is particularly helpful. About a teaspoon of ground turmeric, a quarter teaspoon of ground black pepper, and about a teaspoon of healthy fat like coconut oil or a little ghee. You can also add a piece of fresh ginger, grated, or a teaspoon of ground ginger, and a sprinkle of cinnamon. You gently heat these ingredients together in a saucepan, stirring well. You don't need to boil it vigorously, just warm it through. You can sweeten it slightly with a touch of honey or maple syrup if you like. This warm, comforting drink is an ideal way to deliver the curcumin, piperine, and fat together for maximum absorption and benefit. Drinking a cup of this golden milk once or twice a day, especially in the evening, can work wonders. It becomes a soothing ritual, a moment of self-care that actively supports your body's fight against inflammation while also being incredibly relaxing. But what if drinking a warm latte isn't your thing? Or you want other ways to incorporate this powerful mix? You can also make a concentrated paste ahead of time. To do this, you mix half a cup of organic turmeric powder with a cup of filtered water in a saucepan. Heat it gently, stirring constantly until it forms a thick paste. This usually takes about 7 to 10 minutes. Let it cool. Then stir in about a quarter cup of black pepper powder and a third of a cup of a healthy fat like coconut oil or olive oil. You can also add ground ginger or cinnamon to this paste if you like. Store this paste in a sealed jar in the refrigerator. It should last for a couple of weeks. Once you have the paste, you can simply stir a teaspoon or two into warm water. Tea, smoothies, soups, or even mix it into scrambled eggs or oatmeal. This method offers great convenience, allowing you to quickly add the mixture to various foods and drinks throughout your day. Another incredibly simple method, perhaps the easiest of all, is to take these ingredients together in capsule form. You can find high-quality turmeric or curcumin supplements that include piperine for enhanced absorption. This takes the guesswork out of measuring and mixing, and can be a good option if you find the taste challenging or just prefer the convenience of a pill. However, even when taking capsules, consuming them with a meal that contains some fat can still help with absorption. The key, no matter which method you choose, golden milk, paste, or capsules, is consistency. Inflammation is often chronic, and managing it requires a steady supportive approach. Taking this mixture regularly, making it a part of your daily routine, is where you will truly start to notice a difference. It's not a magic bullet that works instantly, but over time, often within a few weeks or months, people report reduced pain, increased mobility, and a general feeling of less stiffness and discomfort. Thinking about this alongside traditional pills for pain and inflammation. It's not necessarily an either-or situation for everyone, but rather about finding the best approach for you. Many people find they can reduce their reliance on over-the-counter pain relievers when they consistently use natural anti-inflammatories like this herbal mixture. The advantage is the reduced risk of side effects that can sometimes accompany long-term use of medications, especially on the stomach, liver, or kidneys. This natural mixture offers a gentle, nourishing way to support your body's own healing processes. It works at the root cause of the discomfort, the inflammation itself, but does so without the potential harshness that some pharmaceutical options can have. It's about providing your body with the building blocks and signals to calm down, to find balance, and to reduce that internal fire that's causing you pain. Remember that conversation with your doctor is crucial, especially if you are taking any medications, as even natural remedies can sometimes interact. But having a conversation about incorporating something like turmeric and black pepper into your routine is a great step towards taking a more active role in your own health and well-being. It empowers you to explore options that feel right for your body and your lifestyle. It's about understanding that managing inflammation isn't just about pain relief. It's about improving your overall quality of life, enabling you to do the things you love without being held back by stiffness and discomfort. It's about regaining that freedom of movement, being able to enjoy hobbies, spend time with family, and just generally feel more comfortable and energetic in your own skin. So, we've talked about the power of turmeric, the essential boost from black pepper, the helpful role of healthy fats, and the added benefits of ginger and cinnamon. We've explored practical ways to make this mixture a part of your daily life, whether through a comforting, warm drink, a convenient paste, or even a simple capsule. What this all points to is a powerful truth sometimes. The most effective solutions aren't found in complex laboratories. but are waiting for us. Simple and potent. In nature's pantry, managing inflammation doesn't have to mean a lifetime of relying solely on pharmaceuticals, which, while necessary and beneficial in many cases, also come with considerations. This natural. Herbal approach offers a complementary path, a way to support your body gently and effectively. It's about nourishing your system from the inside out, giving it the natural tools it needs to reduce that chronic inflammation that can really put a damper on enjoying life, especially as we get older. It's about feeling less stiff, less achy, having more energy, and being able to move more freely. Imagine being able to walk further, garden longer, play with grandchildren without that constant nagging discomfort holding you back. This journey towards reduced inflammation through natural means is often a gradual one. It requires patience and consistency. You might not feel a dramatic difference overnight, just like a healthy diet or exercise routine yields results over time. But many people report noticing significant improvements within a few weeks to a few months of consistent use. It's about establishing a supportive habit, one that nurtures your body and helps it find its balance. And the beauty of using these natural ingredients is that they often offer multiple benefits beyond just fighting inflammation. Turmeric, ginger, and cinnamon are packed with antioxidants, which help protect your cells from damage. They can support digestion, boost your immune system, and contribute to overall vitality. It's not just about targeting one symptom, it's about supporting your whole system. Think about the potential. Less pain means more energy. More energy means more activity. More activity means improved mood, better sleep, and a higher quality of life. It's a positive cycle that starts with taking simple, actionable steps like incorporating this potent herbal mixture into your daily routine. It's a gentle yet powerful way to reclaim comfort and mobility. It's about empowering yourself with knowledge and choosing approaches that resonate with your desire for a healthy, active, and comfortable life at any age. You deserve to feel good, to move freely, and to enjoy every moment without being constantly reminded of pain and stiffness. I really hope this exploration into the power of this simple herbal mixture has opened your eyes to some possibilities you might not have considered before. It's amazing what simple, natural ingredients, used correctly and consistently, can do to support our bodies. If you've been struggling with inflammation and are looking for gentle, natural ways to find relief, giving this a try, in consultation with your doctor, could make a real difference for you. It's a manageable change, a small addition to your day that can yield significant long-term benefits. If you found this information helpful, if it's given you something to think about or even hope for, please give this video a thumbs up. It helps us know that we're creating content that resonates with you and is truly helpful. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing to the channel. We share lots of tips and insights here aimed specifically at helping you live your healthiest, happiest life as you get older, focusing on simple, natural, and effective strategies. Don't forget to share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Have you tried turmeric or ginger for inflammation before? Do you have your own favorite natural remedies? We love hearing from you, and your experiences can help others in this wonderful community. Taking care of ourselves as we age is not just about adding years to our life. It's about adding life to our years. It's about maintaining our independence, our ability to do the things we love, and our overall sense of well-being. Simple, natural strategies, like incorporating this powerful herbal mixture into your routine, can be key pieces of that puzzle. Remember, small changes can make a big difference in your health and happiness. Keep exploring, keep learning, and keep taking proactive steps towards feeling your absolute best. Live your best life at every age.